Hey guys, Camille DG here again, Operations Manager at Specia.ai. I'm a veteran nurse, I'm an injector, and AI and business consultant. And I've logged over 10,000 hours in the field, so I know exactly what it feels like to drown in admin, paperwork, and compliance, especially when you're just trying to focus on providing quality care. So again, that's why I'm obsessed with helping NDIS businesses use AI systems to work smarter, not harder. And if you're running an NDIS business or managing a care organization right now, or even aged care, you already know compliance can feel like a full-time job. Between these damn incident reports, progress notes, audits, the risk management, the policies, and making sure every single staff member follows the code of conduct. It can be exhausting. And it's also the number one reason why business owners feel burnt out, behind, and constantly reactive. I know, because I've got one. But what if I told you that you could use AI not just to automate admin, but to actually stay compliant every single day without the overwhelm? So today I'm going to show you exactly how AI can be used to strengthen your compliance systems, remove human error, and have your business audit ready at all times. So let's talk a little bit about the reality of NDIS compliance. So we've got to be honest here. Compliance isn't optional in the NDIS world. It's literally the backbone of your registration. Most business owners don't realize how much time they're wasting trying to manually keep up with it all. You've got policies that need reviewing, incident reports that must be logged and followed up, and support workers writing notes manually that may or may not meet the standard. And on top of all that, there's the anxiety of, what if I miss something before audit? And that's the problem. Compliance shouldn't be something you scramble for at the end of the year or at the end of the quarter even. It should be built into your daily systems, and that's where AI comes in. Not as a replacement for human responsibility, but as your 24/7 compliance assistant. So how does AI simplify this NDIS documentation? So we'll start with the biggest time eater, obviously documentation. AI can completely transform how your business handles this. So for example, an AI system can auto-check every progress note for missing details or NDIS language compliance. It can summarize the case notes into your daily compliance reports. It can flag staff notes that don't align with your service agreements. It can generate incident or risk reports from a simple voice note or text command. This means instead of chasing staff for the right documentation all the time or spending hours trying to proofread every entry yourself, I know because I've done this, AI can do it for you in seconds and highlights exactly what needs human reviewing. So imagine one dashboard saying 3 notes require correction, 1 missing participant consent, 1 lacking date, and 1 missing a staff signature. So that's how precise it can actually be. Let's talk now a little bit about the AI in policy and audit preparation. We know that the second biggest compliance headache is audit prep. Anyone who's gone through a midterm or full audit knows how intense it can be. But here's where AI is a game changer. AI tools can actually literally scan your policies, map them against the latest NDIS practice standards, and tell you where you're not compliant before an auditor even walks in. For example, if your incident management policy is missing, say, an escalation procedure, or your risk management policy doesn't clearly identify your continuous improvement process, AI can flag that. It's like having a personal compliance officer working quietly in the background without having to pay for it. A staff member, I mean. It can also track every document version to show evidence of review. And it can remind you when your policies and procedures are due for renewal. And it can generate your self-assessment reports automatically. When you combine this with automated training logs for staff and voice-generated incident reports, you start to realize that compliance doesn't need to be stressful at all. You just need smart or smarter systems like AI. So we'll talk a little bit about a case example. So I'll give you a real example. One of our partner providers came to us a few months ago absolutely drowning in paperwork, as we all do. I've been there. They had about 35 support workers, multiple SEAL homes, and they were terrified of their next audit. So, and they use scattered systems, right? 5 different systems like Google Drive, ShiftCare, Zero, a separate policy folder, and text messages to communicate. We've all been there. We've all done it. Everything was disconnected and scattered. We implemented an AI-powered backend that unified their data and added a compliance layer. Now every single support note goes through an AI audit check. The system can flag the missing evidence, incorrect formatting, or even language that could be misinterpreted during an audit. And their team leaders receive the summaries. This week, 87% of notes were compliant, 3 incidents logged, and 1 pending follow-up. And get this, when their midterm audit came up, they passed everything, not needing any corrective actions. And that's what happens when your business runs proactively instead of reactively. So let's talk about the common myths. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. AI sounds great, but what about the privacy, and can it really understand NDIS standards? That's a fair question, and the answer is yes, when we set it up properly. AI systems that we design at Spacia.ai and our software operates within secure frameworks, and we don't share any participant data externally. So they're built to comply with privacy laws and only access the information you allow. And as for understanding NDIS standards, we train them using the actual code of conduct, practice standards, and policy templates. So when the AI checks your documentation, it's literally referencing the same framework that an auditor would. And that's why we say AI isn't replacing compliance, it's just enhancing it. So we'll talk about the bigger picture here. And here's what I want every NDIS business owner to understand. Compliance doesn't need to be scary. It's simply structure. And when structure is supported by automation, everything becomes lighter. AI allows you to focus on care again and what you actually built your business to do, while the system takes care of these repetitive checks and reporting and all that. So whether you're a registered provider or an unregistered provider, business preparing for registration, let's start thinking of AI as your compliance co-pilot, because at the end of the day, being compliant isn't just about avoiding these penalties. It's about building trust with your participants and protecting your business for the long term, for the better good. So if you're ready to stop chasing all this paperwork, you're done stressing before audits, and want to start operating like a modern NDIS business, book your free 15-minute consult with me at spacia.ai. And the link should be here in the description, or just visit our website, spacia.ai. We can walk you through exactly how we can set your AI backend of your business to make compliance effortless, and show you the tools that real NDIS businesses are using right now to stay audit ready every day. And as always, thank you for watching. It's Camille again from spacia.ai. And remember, smart systems don't just save you time, they protect you and your business. See you on the next video.